A man screaming he can't breathe while being restrained by Lansing Police dies hours later. Tonight, his family is fighting for justice. It's our top story at 6. Thanks for joining us. I'm Lauren Thompson. Sherry is off tonight. Now, that man you heard saying I can't breathe is Anthony Hulon. He died at the Lansing City Jail back in April. Now his family is suing the city and the Lansing Police Department for what they call a wrongful death. 6 News reporter Kara Hay spoke with the family's attorney. She's here for you now live in our studio. Kara, what does this lawsuit claim?
Well, Lauren, it's a 30-page civil lawsuit detailing what happened on the day Anthony Hulon died and breaks down a nearly hour-long video where you can hear him saying the same words we all heard earlier this year when they came out of the mouth of George Floyd. But I must warn you, some of these images may be graphic. This video from inside an observation cell at Lansing City Jail shows 4 officers attempting to get Anthony Hulon down on his knees. Hulon, under the influence of meth and ecstasy, refused. But it's what happened after officers got him on the ground that has his family suing the Lansing Police Department for his death.
He is being unruly. There's no doubt about that. But once they get him in the cell, there is no justification for them to pin him down and to restrain him.
The video shows the officer pinning Hulon down for 5 minutes and 28 seconds, while Hulon says repeatedly, "I can't breathe."
There's a point where he stops moving. There's no more voluntary movements. They're on top of him for 3 more minutes after that.
When officers realize he's not sleeping and they can't get a pulse, they attempt CPR. You can see the officers doing chest compressions, but not the mouth-to-mouth breathing that's usually required. The Ingham County Medical Examiner's Office ruled the death a homicide, saying Hulon died of positional asphyxia. But Jennifer D'Amico, the prosecuting attorney, says this isn't the first time a man has died from suffocation in that exact jail cell. 25 years ago, she worked on the Eddie Swans Jr. versus the City of Lansing case. He died at the hands of LPD the same way, and the jury awarded his family $13 million.
Jury found that $13 million was reasonable 25 years ago. I can only imagine what they would think this time around.
Now, while the family filed a civil lawsuit against the City of Lansing and LPD, criminal charges could be on its way. Michigan State Police concluded their investigation, and it's now in the hands of the Attorney General's office. So we will continue to follow the story. Lauren?